So when we are combining numbers or looking at compatibility, then this one is, I'm an 8 and she's also an 8. Okay. 8 Feng Shui and Feng Shui, we need to see compatibility in the same section. Okay. So that means Feng Shui and Feng Shui compatibility, life number and life number compatibility, day number and day number compatibility, first pinnacle and first pinnacle compatibility. You can't cross it. You see what I mean? You can't say, oh, this 1 and this 3 is actually compatible, which is true, it is compatible, you see? And I can't say this 5 and this 6 is not compatible, but if I cross it, 5 and 3 is compatible. Do you see what I mean? It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, so you have to match the same number with
Yes.
the same number. Yeah.
Yes. Okay? It doesn't cross. Because why? This is the person in their day-to-day activity, and this is you in your day-to-day activity. You're not using a 6 to put into your day-to-day activity because you're a 5 in your day-to-day activity. Do you see what I mean? You can't cross it. You can't cheat the system. All right? This is you in your, how people first perceive you. Right? We're quite compatible, except for this. Right? And this is our values, right? Our life path, 80%. Yeah? I can't say this 5 is compatible with this, so therefore it's a perfect match. You can't cross it. This is only 20%, but it is showing up in a different section. Because when she starts working with me, I'm a 1, not a 5. And then she'll realize, hey, you're not as easygoing as you said you were. You know what I mean? You actually just want to work alone and be very dominating and just tell people what to do. You know, it's like get things done, right? And whereas this one is like, let's see what goes, let's see where it needs to follow. Yeah. So that is the difference between compatibility. Okay, it has to be in its own section. Follow the lane. Don't cross lane. Cross the traffic lane, okay? Turning right is turning right. Going straight is going straight. Turning left is...
But even here, there's still compatibility between the 5 and the 6.
A 5 and 6 will always be attracted because a 5 needs, it's always looking for stable numbers. And then the 6 and the stable numbers will always find themselves with a number 5 or a number 3 or a number 1 because it gives them a spark or something to shake up. Otherwise it will just be too stable and too boring.
Too dull.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah. So you have to see the compatibility. If this was a 4, I would be worried. Do you see what I mean? Yeah? But this is a 5, 6, not too much of a problem. 5, 7, not too much of a problem. 5, 8, not too much of a problem. 5, 9 may be a problem. Okay? Fundamentally, this is a fundamental number. It will not change. It will never ever change the life path. Okay? This I don't have a problem with because it's only 10%.
How about 20%?
20%, if you're working together, it's a big problem. If you're not working together, you have your own work and you have your own job and you're in, even if you're in the same business but you have different department, that's okay. But again, the harmony is going to be very difficult, yeah? If this is a 4 and this is a 5, I would have a big problem. They'll just have every day in the everyday number.